Yo, you amazing motherfuckers. How you doing? Episode 20 fucking 5. Ooh, I think I just maxed the mic out there. It's amateur hour in here today. Don't worry about that. We'll get it together. Episode 25 hit the quarter century mark. It's pretty dope. So episode 25, I was going over an article that my good friend Rachel Ogletree emailed me. Shout out to Rachel for the emails. It was I think last year. I was going back through some of them, just rereading, refreshing these things that are in these articles in my mind. And I came across an article, 20 basic breeding principles that I read, and I think every single person that listens to this show also needs to read. And if you don't want to read it, I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you and tell you what the fuck I think about it. So it's kind of why I did this show, because I can just do what I want. It's called 20 Basic Breeding Principles, written by Raymond H Oppenheimer. If you Google Raymond, this article will come up. There'll be a couple other articles as well. I'm gonna use a few different quotes of his throughout the podcast today. I really think that as far as what we do, as far as bull breeds, the thing is, breeding has a lot of negative stigmas that come with it. All right. And one of the reasons is because most of the people that are breeding aren't doing things to build better dogs, or at least maybe if they're trying to in their head, they don't have enough information or knowledge to actually do it, even if it seems that way, even if that's their intention from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? So I think the more people we get to start doing things the right way, breeding to build better dogs, healthier dogs, more consistent dogs, most of all, dogs that fit their breed type. We get that on a consistent level. Some of the negative stigmas that come along with being a dog breeder hopefully will go away. Or at least we'll smack them in the face a little bit and try to make people realize we're not all, especially bull breeders, we're not all goons and hooligans and unintelligent motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So, all right, we're going to get right into this. 20 Basic Breeding Principles by Raymond H Oppenheimer. Number 1, don't make use of indiscriminate outcrosses. A judicious outcross can be of great value. An injudicious one can produce an aggregation of every imaginable fault in the breed. Now, the way this is worded, so it's probably going to be difficult to comprehend. It was for me. I had to look some stuff up, actually. The way this is worded, I'm going to kind of break it down how it comprehends in my mind. All right. Don't just outcross for the sake of outcrossing. Okay. Outcrossing to stuff that carries the same traits that you're still looking for, or the same virtues you're still looking to add. That can be a really valuable breeding. But outcrossing just to open up the blood, just to let the genes breathe a little bit, without really thinking about what's going to come along with that, could pull the negative traits from both sides and just get a litter full of dogs that are faulted dogs, or dogs that don't fit the type, or just every imaginable problem. So outcross I'm a firm believer in outcrossing. Most of my yard is, as far as pedigree, wide open. But the thing is, I've been putting together these virtues, making sure, even though these lines aren't related, they carry the same virtues and not a lot of the same faults. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you do that, even though you're opened up, you're still going to produce quality animals. Now I'm at a point where I can start line breeding some things and locking in some things, which I've already have started. So I like that first one. Number 2, don't line breed just for the sake of line breeding. Line breeding with a complementary type can bring great reward. With unsuitable types, it will lead to immediate disaster. So don't just line breed something just to in theory tighten the pedigree up. Line breeding two animals, that complement each other, that's one thing. But line breeding of a pair of animals who neither one carry the virtues and both of them have the same faults, that's going to be disastrous for you, because now you're going to be locking in some of these things that you didn't want in the first place.